Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Pocahontas, and I'm back with another video. We finna talk about the episode premiere of Bad Boys Season 2. Let's get into it. So this season, they brought Carrie On back, they brought Darrell back, they brought Jonathan back. Oh, they brought Anthony back. I think them all the returning cast members. And so they had, this season, they got Orlando Brown, clowning. They got Prince from Love and Hip Hop. They got Big Banger. They got Chef D. They got Big Lou. They got Raz B. They got some this nigga named Mo City. I probably missed a couple, you know, but that's who they got for the new lineup. So the very first scene is Zeus coming to bail Orlando Brown out of jail. 25 bands. Natalie come and get this nigga out. And shout out to Natalie and Zeus, because they got Orlando Brown out of jail. They set him up with a place to lay his head. They set him up with a stylist to put clothes on his back, like, you know, food in his mouth, a roof over his head, a place to stay. Shout out to Zeus and Natalie for setting that up for Orlando Brown, because it'd be hard for niggas coming home for them to, you know, transition and settle in and, you know, to get back to being a productive member of society. So shout out to Zeus for looking out, and, you know, niggas be having a hard time. It'd be rough when you come home from jail. So shout out to them for looking out. So yeah, Natalie taking him to get his ankle monitor, meet with his lawyer, get all his ducks in a row, cross all his T's, dot all his I's, shit like that. And you know, he going to get his haircut. This nigga getting Zeus tattooed on the back of his neck. This nigga is so grateful for Zeus. And so Natalie's sitting there watching him get his haircut, and she just telling him like, yeah, you finna be the star of the show. Like, you finna make this shit pop. And as I'm just sitting there watching, all I could sit and think was, damn, poor Orlando Brown. They finna exploit the fuck out of this nigga. They know that they got the perfect person to exploit on their show. You could just tell, like, Natalie just kept saying, oh yeah, you the star, you the star. They know they got the one. So Natalie pull up the Bad Boys. They having a photo shoot. And the Bad Boys, they is draped up and tripped out. You feel me? Like, they is dressed. They put their shit on for the photo shoot. Like, they is dressed. I will give them that. Nobody looked a mess. I really like how Big Banger came as who he was. Orlando Brown came as who he was. But nah, they was all swagged the fuck out. All of them. I can honestly say nobody looked a mess. So, you know, they doing the interviews and introducing us to the cast members. Carrie On gave us a tea. He let us know that them murder charges was capped out. He say that shit ain't stick. But then we meet Mo City, and Mo City, typical light-skinned ass nigga, pretty eyes, curly hair, you know, the type of niggas that ain't shit, you know. Them the type of niggas that I stay away from. They the type of niggas that think that they look better than me. And don't no nigga look better than me. They introduced Prince from Love and Hip Hop, and Prince just swearing up and down that he's straight. He say he don't like men, he's straight. I don't believe it. I don't believe Prince. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being gay, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't believe him. I will give every person that watched this video $2,500 a piece if Prince ain't never had a dick in his booty. But yeah, just seeing the cast and all that, I'm glad they actually picked motherfuckers that was at the audition. Finally, you know what I'm saying? They picked motherfuckers that showed up to the audition, and it just wasn't, you know, they brought some people back, and then it's new faces, people that we ain't never seen before, and I love that. Thank you, Zeus, finally. That's just how you know that this season just might be turned up. Because the last time when they did Bobby's show, and they actually picked random people that we didn't know, the show went up. So we might actually get us a decent season this time. And so Rail doing his little interview, and he letting us know that he on house arrest. He's showing us his ankle monitor and the camera, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I can tell you ain't never been in no shit before. This must be your first time getting in trouble, huh? Because when you like that for real, and when you out here like for real, that shit ain't nothing to you. It's nothing to talk about. And you don't even think about it, you know? When niggas be excited about shit like that, you can just tell. So yeah, the cast pretty decent. I didn't see not one white boy out of the cast this season. I guess Zeus must have learned from last season, and you know, them diversity hires don't get the job done. They don't be on shit. Them little few white boys that they pick out so that they can have a white cast member, they don't be on shit. So, you know, they didn't do that this year. Nat saying her goodbyes to the Bad Boys, saying bye, letting them finish up their photo shoot. And then right before Natalie can head off, Jonathan come through and sneak Anthony, punch this nigga into the truck. And I'm just like, now Jonathan, you is too big to be trying to sneak and run behind motherfuckers, first of all. And then second of all, I'm surprised he even got over there so quietly. as big as Jonathan is. I'm shocked he got over there so quietly. But no, that was hella unnecessary. Like, Jonathan, you know you can fight. You don't need to sneak nobody. And while Jonathan fighting Anthony, Chef D come and run up and try to run and jump in the fight. And it's just like, Jonathan, first of all, we all know Jonathan don't need nobody to step into his fights. Jonathan to handle his own. Chef D, we ain't even got to meet him and got to know him yet, but he already giving me Dick Rodder vibes. Like, he already giving me, ooh, I want Jonathan to be my friend vibes. You already putting a bad taste in niggas' mouth, Chef D. Like, Jonathan hit Anthony hella hard and knocked his motherfucking glasses off his face. So Jonathan say that his beef with Anthony was because him and Anthony supposed to be cool, but then Anthony fucking with the ops, letting the ops come into his club and shit like that, doing business with his ops. And I feel both of them at the same time. Like, I feel Jonathan, if you know I don't fuck with somebody and you supposed to be my peoples, you not supposed to fuck with them either. But at the same time, I feel Anthony too, because money is money and business is business. And like Anthony said, he can't pay his bills on friendships. And that's true. Get your money at the end of the day. And after all the hooping and hollering, all the rowdy shit, Jonathan hop on the bus and he started backing the bus up, trying to steal the bus. Then he did all of that just to get up off the bus and to be right back where he started. Did all that for nothing, I guess for camera time or something. I don't know. And so Chef D say he jumped in because he had his own beefs with Anthony. And it's just like, okay, if you got your own separate issue with Anthony, fight Anthony separately. Don't jump in when you see another motherfucker fighting Anthony. Like, you been had your issue with Anthony. Why did you wait till somebody else fight him to try to fight him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving dick riding vibes. Jonathan, I want you to be my friend vibes. Like, but yeah, I felt bad for Anthony. I really did. I felt bad for Anthony. I be feeling bad for motherfuckers when they don't be seeing shit coming. For real. So then after the fight, Real was basically just saying, like, that wasn't right for Chef D to jump in. I don't think that was right. And Big Lou, extra big loud ass, talking about some, nobody jumped in the fight. They didn't jump in the fight. It was a one-on-one fight. Well, he said he hooping and clowning and saying Darrell's name, because Darrell was the one saying that Anthony got jumped. So Lou steady screaming and hollering Darrell's name, saying that nobody jumped nobody and all that other shit. So then Darrell come and confront him, like, what's going on? Like, you steady screaming my name. What's up? What's going on? Big Lou just screaming and yelling all up in his face. Darrell just fucking mollywopped his ass. And it's just like, Big Lou, really? You did all that just to get your ass whooped by Darrell. Now how you look? You did all that hooping and hollering about a nigga not jumping in a fight for you to get your ass whooped. And now you need somebody to jump in your fight. Life come at you just that fast sometimes. They cut the scene off with Darrell swung, but you can already tell Darrell was scooping his ass up. Darrell was scooping his little bitty ass up. And I will get up and show y'all, but I ain't got no pants on. So they cut the scene off at that. Stop fucking playing with Darrell. Y'all didn't see Darrell fight everybody last season on the first episode. Don't play with Darrell. But I'm excited for this season. Like, the first episode, it was cool. It got me tuned in. Like, I'm really excited for Bad Boys. I'm really excited for this season. I know they're finna turn up. I know they're finna give us good content. Like, it's finna be dope. Like, I'm excited. Chef D and Big Lou, they the dick riders of the season. They the dick riders of the season. Because Big Lou, that shit didn't have nothing to do with you. Why is you screaming and hollering about a fight that didn't have shit to do with you? Now you finna get your ass whooped. And then Chef D jumping in fights and stuff. It's just giving, I want Jonathan to like me. That's all it is. And you can just tell Lou fake tough. Like, he not tough for real. All in all, it was a good episode. I'm excited for the season to see what they got. And I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Make sure y'all like my video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what y'all think. And I'll see y'all next week.